A warm, oversized hand reaches out, gently clasping player's hand. A ring with a small, glowing heart gleams on Doey's finger.
What case is so cool? What?
Haha, isn't it cute? We match now.
Player felt a small tug on their leg. A tiny, round creature with blue and yellow patches stared up at them, eyes filled with curiosity.
Mama?
It's out there so.
Doey lunges forward, grabbing Player in an enthusiastic, almost crushing hug.
Mwah, you're the best.
Gah! Too tight!
Kevin, covered in bandages, forces a smile. Sweat trickles down his face. Kevin tries to hide his fear, but it's obvious. Doey crosses his arms, looking down at Kevin.
He got angry again today.
You didn't keep your promise again, did you?
Kevin lowers his head, guilt written all over his face. Doey's face twists into an unsettling grin, his sharp teeth showing as he grips Kevin's hand.
Huh?
I am sorry.
Kevin shivers. He's more scared than usual.
Then, as punishment, you're not allowed to go outside for 3 days.
Kevin's face falls as Doey holds him tightly. Doey's grip tightens as Kevin struggles.
But I promised to go out with Poppy today. Ouch. It hurts.
Sit there. What's wrong with you? You're angrier than usual.
My bones. Stop, Doey.
Kevin!
Doey holds Player tightly, his grip unrelenting. Player's face is full of fear, tears welling up in their eyes.
Ha 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 ha! Player, you're really good at making me laugh.
Did you think I was Kevin just now? I mean, sure, he gets angry a lot.
But isn't it normal for anyone to get angry when something bothers them? Doey's grin stretches wider as he holds Player close, their body trembling.
Bad kids need to reflect on their actions, don't they? Now, it's punishment time. You better be prepared.
Doey leans in, his tongue dripping as he grins sinisterly. Player desperately struggles against his grasp.
Neto sekenchao. No, stop it!
Player collapses to the ground, unconscious. Doey watches, slightly puzzled.
Did they pass out?
A new scene unfolds. A boy with blonde hair smiles confidently, arms crossed, as two others whisper nervously behind him.
Well, isn't this a good thing? Now we don't have to worry every time.
Maybe they've been under a lot of pressure.
Wait, was Matthew always like this? That's scary.
A mysterious figure holds a tiny Player in their large hands. The massive, faceless being looks at them in confusion.
Hello?
What if they had switched worlds? A shocked Doey stares at the unfamiliar gray figure, while the gray figure also looks confused. Doey sits quietly, holding Player in a tight but gentle embrace. A soft, warm feeling lingers in the air as he thinks about something fondly. A peaceful moment? But for how long? A mechanical Player breathes heavily, gripping their grab pack tightly as a massive shadow looms over them.
Ha! Ha, die.
A massive hand crumbles, fingers breaking apart like stone.
Honey?
Hide and seek was really fun. A broken figure, restrained by large mechanical hands, speaks weakly.
I know you hate me. I killed your friends. But now you've killed me too, so I guess this is your revenge for them. I even think that maybe this is a good thing. I hope to leave a painful memory in your mind, something you might never forget about what happened between us.
Player walks away from the wreckage, their expression unreadable.
That's it. I have no regrets now.
The fallen figure speaks one last time, their voice barely a whisper.
Hey, honey, can you grant me one last request? Consider it my final wish.
Player pauses, looking down at the broken figure, their eyes filled with conflicting emotions.
Give me a hug.
Player kneels down, embracing the fallen figure as silence fills the air. Tears stream down Player's face as they look at the figure one last time.
You don't understand at all. I was the one who cherished this relationship the most. You idiot.
A sinister group surrounds a new character, their grins filled with eerie amusement. Player clutches Doey's hat, tears streaming down their face.
They suck. I have to keep moving.
It suits you, right?
Player buries their face into the hat, lost in sorrow.
If I had died that time, Doey would have survived.
Player stands under a spotlight, surrounded by ominous figures. Doey smiles in the background, waiting. The game isn't over yet. Player cautiously enters a new area, looking around curiously.
Huh. Where is this?
It looks like some kind of lecture hall. Doey is in the corner, melting into the wall while humming cheerfully.
Why came? Wow, that's amazing.
Player pouts, slightly frustrated by Doey's laughter.
You don't have to laugh so much.
There's a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here. Oh, I see. You can't pass through here, huh? Huh. Well, okay.
Player watches Doey with a surprised expression.
Huh. Maybe they're a good person after all.
Hey, let's try opening the door. You check that side, and I'll check this one.
Player excitedly runs off to check the door.
All right, got it. I'll try.
Thank you.
Player looks around, deep in thought.
I can't seem to find the fourth lever.
How about this?
A sudden blur moves across Player's vision.
Why? What?
Player gasps as they stumble upon something unexpected.
The Torvory Cover Cow.
The ghostly remains of Dog Day lie nearby. Player flinches as something is thrown towards them.
What? Why? Why am I no? Why are they throwing toys at me?
Player curls up, trembling in fear.
I'm scared.
Doey appears, grinning widely as he towers over Player.
Partner, you finally came out. Let's move on to the next area.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can I run away now? Player sits down, blushing as they entertain a mischievous thought. Their mind is filled with interesting images of Doey. Doey scans the area, searching for something.
Is there anything around here that can open the door?
Doey looks down at a small dog-like creature munching on something disturbing.
Hey, what are you eating?
The creature looks up, startled, as Doey's goo surges towards it.
Woof.
Doey sighs, looking unimpressed.
Everywhere I go, it's always something eating humans.
Doey glances at a screen where Player is excitedly jumping around.
Huh? What is Player even doing?
Player, eyes sparkling with joy, exclaims loudly.
I found it.
Doey watches, unimpressed.
They're so energetic, even underground.
Doey rests his head on his hand, smirking slightly.
Sigh.
Doey chuckles to himself, shaking his head.
Bacadena, what an idiot.
Doey and Player stand together, ready to take on what's next.
So, partner, we finally made it through.
Let's go to the next area.
Yeah, should I just run away now?
A mischievous Player sits, grinning with a devious expression.
Sansei, imaginary bubbles show different scenarios of Doey flustered.
Doey looks around cautiously, thinking to himself.
Is there no tool around here to open the door?
A small dog-like toy sits happily, munching on something suspicious.
Hey, soy sortai. Hey, what are you eating?
The object on the ground is labeled human flesh.
The dog creature is suddenly engulfed in a colorful ooze from Doey.
Way? Woof?
Doey sighs, patting his stomach as if he just finished eating.
Everywhere I go, there's just more man-eaters.
Doey glances at a screen where Player can be seen bouncing excitedly.
Huh? What is Player doing?
Player cheers loudly, reaching for something.
I found it.
Doey sighs, thinking, they're so hyper, even underground.
Doey chuckles to himself, covering part of his face.
Heh,
Doey leans against the wall, grinning smugly.
what an idiot.
Poppy looks up, her expression shifting from shock to determination.
Was it Takina Saikse? That sound just now. Was it Doey's cry? No, it can't be. Doey too?
Kissy looks down, a conflicted look on her face.
No way. Doey wouldn't.
Kissy clenches her fists, trying to suppress her emotions.
That you're planning to go search for Poppy. Alone? It's too dangerous.
Doey steps forward, placing a hand over his heart.
Even so, please. Be careful and come back safely. If it gets too dangerous, return immediately.
Kissy remains silent, her expression unreadable.
I see. You've made up your mind.
A single tear rolls down Kissy's face as she lowers her head.
Eh?
Doey, his expression nervous, stammers as he speaks.
I don't mind just touching. Hell yes!
Player suddenly lunges forward, surprising Doey.
Eh? There. Excuse me.
Doey's face turns red, unsure how to react.
Was saike mais en eso? Why? Are you touching me there? Pal. Well. But it might feel good?
Doey tries to push Player away, struggling.
Pai sure so. Pal, can you leave it? Please look at the URL. It's kind of hot.
Player steps into a large, dimly lit hall. A single blue hat lies on the ground, illuminated by a beam of light. Player walks closer, tilting their head in confusion.
Huh? What's this?
The wall behind the hat is revealed, covered in a giant warped image of Doey's face, arms stretching out in an eerie embrace.
This is Doey?
Player kneels down, touching the hat gently with their grab pack claw. A deep sadness washes over their face. A moment of silence lingers. Doey's face on the wall suddenly twists into a distorted grin. One eye is replaced by a hollow black void. Player jumps back, eyes wide with fear, as the wall begins to shift.
What?
The wall completely collapses inward, revealing a swirling, chaotic void behind it. A massive hand reaches out. Doey's disembodied voice echoes from the darkness, laced with amusement and something more sinister.
Player, did you miss me?
Player hesitates, gripping their grab pack tightly. The hand continues to extend, fingers twitching unnaturally.
Doey?
The darkness swallows the scene, leaving only Doey's grin as his laughter fills the void.
Let's play a game. Just one more time.
Yeah, I love you, player.
Wake yo. What? What check so? What are we doing here, pal? Well, do you remember this book? I found. I thought it would be a good idea to read it to you while you rest.
Maybe you could sleep a bit.
You've been helping the others a lot lately. Get some a break, Doix.
All right, pal. If you say so. What are you? His oh man. Now. Google night. My life.